Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, February 24th, 2026. I, of course, am Hammer, owner of Hammer Solutions, founder of great products that are part of Hammer Solutions like Originator Success, Grab and Go Social, and Rate Sensei. So go check those out. Remember, you can join me live each and every weekday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. If you would like a quick text alert that I'm going live so you don't miss a moment of the show, go ahead and sign up at hmmr.io/reminder or use this cool QR code over here. If you're on your phone now, take a screenshot. Go ahead and go to your photos. It'll pop back up for you. Also, while you're signing up for things, make sure you sign up to get the free email that hits the inbox each and every weekday morning, www.ratelockadvice.com, or use this cool QR code. Also, you can sign up for our text alerts at $7 a month. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars protecting your pipeline. I know rates have been pretty boring lately, but it still is a great service. Check it out, ratetextalerts.com, or use this cool QR code over here. All right. So if you're here this morning, say good morning. Welcome to all the live folks, Megan and Eric, Derek, Mallory, Sean. Sean, dude, your back's hurting, huh? I hope you feel better, man. I have been there before, and it sucks. So, and thank you for repping the shirt, and thank you for your birthday week wishes. But I'm not a millennial, dude. I don't celebrate my birthday day, let alone my birthday week, and not my birthday month, like some of the Gen Zs. So anyway, Yasmin and Holly, Angela, Zane and Amy, great to have you here. Jared Vincent, great to see you here. Jerry Avila, great to have you there. And Sean, once you are up and moving, man, stretch the hips, bro. Stretch the hips. The hips are key to the back issues. So much. So, all right, my friends, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to jump in. Let's go ahead and share screen, show you what we got going on this morning. All right. There we go. So let me pull up Presentify real quick because it's not up yet. Okay, so if you take a look this morning, to start off the morning here, we've got mortgage-backed securities currently down 3 basis points on the morning. Not anything terrible, but look at what number we are right at, 100.39. Remember, 100.38 is the magic number, right? And you can be within a couple of basis points of it. But 100.38, that was what we hit right here. It's where we've been right here. This is the top of the range. And that's what we are looking at. And that's why we are close to capping out. So let's be very aware of that. But all right, rate sheets yesterday. Let's zoom in here, and then we will go ahead and get to the rest of it. So taking a look yesterday, pricing comes out generally right around 10 a.m. You can see that mortgage-backed securities did improve on the day. Look at this, all the way up to 100.48-ish, right up into this neck of the woods, but did fall back down. And where did they end the day? Right there, right around that 100.38 level. I think technically they were at like 100.40, 42. So that's within a tick. But I mean, again, it's right here. This is a very, very strong level holding things back. Now, the reason we saw that mortgage-backed securities as well as that 10-year, look at how this went up. And then let's go ahead and look at the 10-year for a minute. And let's see, 10-year. Okay. You can see that the 10-year yield also dropping through the day, crept a little bit higher. But look at where this 10-year yield was yesterday. Look at that green candlestick. Remember, down is good for the 10-year. Okay. The reason we saw all this, by the way, the reason that we're seeing that improvement is that stocks were taking it on the chin yesterday, according to Bloomberg and Wall Street Journal and everything. A lot of the AI stocks are being blamed right now, AI, and then just the normal concerns about the tariffs and the tariff, chaos and the trade stuff. So that's what we saw basically happening yesterday. But what we also saw happen yesterday, and this was a big, big deal. Let me get rid of this. Let me shrink this down and pull this over. All right. So yesterday, Mortgage News Daily Look at that. Gave us 5.99. Now, remember, the previous best that we had seen a couple of weeks ago or a month ago was 6.01. 6.01. What kind of trouble you causing over there? Sorry, one of the cats. 6.01 was the previous best. So 5.99. And it's funny to watch this stuff going on, right? So like Barry Habib always makes fun of Diana Orlick at CNBC. She's been around for like forever and ever and ever. And she's just a headline jockey. I mean, she's really, she probably has opinions on housing and stuff, but I don't think she's really gets it. But she was doing this clip, and I have to be careful because I think I think the copyright stuff becomes an issue. But I'm going to show it on the website anyway, but because we're not going to go to the whole thing. I'm waiting for the ad to finish. And here you go. So, but she was all right, so come on, blah 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 blah. Let's get there. You go. So she's carrying on, and I'll pause it in a minute. But she's using Mortgage News Daily as a reference point. There you go. So here it is. So Matt Graham can rest proud. 30-year fixed Mortgage News Daily or MND.news. I guess they might have a shortcut now. So Mortgage News Daily showed the 5.99. So that's what they referenced because come on, that's better than the Freddie Mac rates that would be in the sixes. So anything with that five handles are sexy as all get out. However, here's the deal. Rate sheets today, this morning, should be basically unchanged. We're down a few basis points on the morning, but really, look at this. Now we're flat. Oh, that's the 10-year treasury. Hold on, let me put us back to the 5.0 coupon. So we're down a couple of bips, but that's nothing that's really going to affect rate sheets, right? So rate sheets should be about the same today. Reprice risk on the day is low. However, I think that we're going to see mortgage-backed securities creep back from that. So if you look, I think they are capping out right here. I think they're going to work their way down a little bit. I think we close maybe down, right now we're down 4 basis points. So I think we could be down as much as 9 or 10 basis points on the day, closing around 100.33, 100.34. I mean, that's just it. We're so majoring in the minors right now. I mean, we are so... Come on, rates are not really moving. We're just really talking about pricing, but this is a great time. My opinion, I would still be looking at locking up anything closing in the next 15 days. At some point, we're going to break through this range. Yes, it will happen. It always happens. That's what happens, right? Until it doesn't. So at some point we will break through here, but I think we're going to need more help. I think we're going to need a reason for bonds to take a little bit more of a rally. And even when they do, we're not going to see rates that are going to dip tremendously lower. We could see a little bit more improvement between the spread, but because look at right now, I mean, the 10-year, I don't think we're really going to see that 10-year break below 4. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Do you think we're gonna see that? And then to answer Sean Segeloff's question, which I know I answered, but I want to make sure I did get it. He said, "Is that 599 the Freddie Mac survey that doesn't ask anymore about points and fees or just rates?" No, that 599 is Mortgage News Daily. That's where she got that number. And if you look at Matt Graham, he'll talk about where he comes up with that and how he comes up. It's his methodology is right here, and he talks about what it is, and it's a 20% down in the FICO score, and basically he's just looking at a couple of different rate sheets to get into that. Looking at Optimal Blue, I mean, look at this, loans getting locked right now with some points coming in well below that. So this is Optimal Blue just showing what they're seeing locks come in at, and this does not count points either. So they're just showing what they're seeing rates locked in at. People they're gonna take it. So it's definitely there. It's Ron Siegel. The next time Diana Olick gets something correct on housing will be the first time she gets something right. I know. She is a headline hound, but even still, so definitely can get out there. But I don't think. Let me know if you guys think. Do you think this 10-year is going to break into the 3s? I don't think it will. Maybe if we get some weak data the first week of March and the labor data and stuff, maybe then. But I don't think this week we're going to break into the 3s. But I could be wrong. I mean, there's nothing written in stone. We're just kind of drifting. We're kind of moving with it. So loans that have time, loans that are closing, like yesterday, we talked about a loan closing in 45 days. You don't have to lock those in right now because there's a very good chance we'll be back here. There's not anything that should pressure rates higher from here. But sorry, trying not to make that too gross. Just getting over that cold. It's in my chest a little bit, so it's kind of working its way out. Body is clearing things out. Anyway, it's very likely that from here that we're going to see, rate sheets that come back to this level again, just like we were at 6.01. And, arguably look at, what we've done over the last few weeks. It pushed up. We were up all the way back up to 6.20. Then we came all the way back down, and here we are even better at 5.99. We'll likely see that again. So that's why I don't think you have to worry about locking anything. It's got some more time on that or anything going on. But reprice risk on the day is low. We could see bonds drift down a little bit, but if they do, I don't think we're at risk of any reprice risk. As far as what's on today's economic calendar and where we stand on all that good stuff, let me pull this up and we'll go over that real quick. That's not what I wanted. Let me pull this wider so it gets okay. All right, so economic calendar. Let's pull this over and we'll see what we got going on for today. So today, arguably, it looks so full, doesn't it? It's such a kind of a fool you. You got Goolsby, who cares? You got FHFA home prices and Case-Shiller home prices, not going to matter. ADP employment change already happened. That's that weekly ADP report about jobs. You got a bunch of Fed speakers. They're all out there talking, earning their money, but not going to matter. We got consumer confidence reading at 10 a.m. Got news for you. Consumers aren't very confident. More barking and, from the Fed members. You got a 2-year note auction. And then later tonight, we got the State of the Union address, which will be all over the headlines tomorrow, but isn't going to change mortgage rates. So there's really not anything on here that we have to worry about. So I feel like rates are kind of capping out. That's me looking to see what you guys said. Ron Siegel says, as soon as we invade Iran, the rates will drop into the threes. Hard to forecast geopolitical events. Yes, I agree. And that may happen. I have not talked about that. The stuff going on in Mexico, not a big deal for us. But yes, if there is some tension over there in Iran, and if that happens, Ron is absolutely right. Ron is dialed in. So that could have more of an effect. But looking at right here, take a look at this. I mean, 100.32. This is where I think we end the day, by the way. Being down, if pricing were to come out right this second, you could argue that it's going to be a smidge worse than yesterday, but very, very, we're so majoring in the minors, such small movements right now. But I'd be locking it up. Good morning, Ashley Mulcahy. Haven't seen you in a while. Tim Klyla, great to have you here, my friend. So anyway, that's what I got going on for y'all. You guys let me know in the comments if you have any more questions or stuff about this that you want to talk about. The Fed outlook hasn't changed. No expectation of any rate cut coming. Let me move this over so you guys can see the chart. Hold on. There you go. So nothing changing there. Nothing changing in April. And nothing changing in June either. We're basically the same as what we were yesterday. We knew that. We knew that it was going to be. So that is it, my friend. So I would be locking it up. I do think we're at the best rates for the week. I think we're going to see a little bit of a pullback unless something unforeseen happens. But we'll see what Trump says at his State of the Union. That's deeply, deeply political. Everybody will get up in arms. Some people will be arguing about, be kind, my friends. Be kind. Remember, hopefully some of you are getting as fatigued on this stuff as I am. I have politics fatigue. I really do. I can't be angry or upset or outraged or defending or anything else. And, I don't have it in me. So hopefully everyone just wants to get along. We'll talk about all the fun stuff, but, we'll see all the same stuff. So anyway, I'm still a little loopy, so I'm still kind of wandering around. I'm not on track, so it's time to wrap it up for me. Y'all have a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.